Well, hi. I need to turn the game down. There we go, that's better. Excuse me. Alright, good morning. I'm doing a test stream. And the reason why I'm calling it a test stream is because I'm doing it in the morning. So I will give everyone a bit of a heads up that this stream, it is possible for this one to just end. I may just have to end the stream randomly. Because, I'm not the only one in the house right now. I have someone else in the house that is currently working from home. And so I don't want them to have issues with their connection to the internet. So we're just going to do a test stream where I'm playing a game that I can just drop in a second. In case they start having issues. And I keep my phone on hand in order to hear if they text me to let me know that it can't do it. Can I please have this one open? Thank you. No, actually that isn't what I want. Wait, what? Hang on. Much better. Alright. So, I'm playing a bit of Project Hospital. We'll see how everything holds up. This is not the Twitch Hospital, obviously, that I'd started before. I've actually deleted that save because I want to actually do a new hospital on Twitch. But seeing as how this is just a test one, I figured that I would just do a hospital that I've already been working on. This is my hospital that I've been playing on in my own spare time. As you can see, it is a fairly substantial size. It's also riddled with faults. Yeah. Patient must be hospitalized first, can be ordered at any department except emergency. Well, in that case, we will put you in traumatology, because that's the only other hospitalization I have active. And then once you are transported to that room, I can then order PCR sampling. It says it can be prescribed at any department except emergency. Oh, I don't know. I don't care. So this is my hospital. This is the first floor. Over here you have general medicine, which is emergency. Over here you've got your shop, which is currently closed because I don't really have hospitalization active. You have your chemist. Yes, yes, yes. Over here you have radiology. Your ambulance is coming in. I don't know why they don't stop in the zone, so I've moved the zone in order to fit them here. It's not amazing. I don't know why they don't stop there, but ugh. Just ignoring it. And we have traumatology. There's this strip here, and we have lab over here. Then moving up a floor, we have all the other random departments. Like we have more emergency over here because I noticed that there was a bit of that it wasn't enough. And then over here, which one is that? Hang on. Okay, so this one, so we've got general surgery over here in this corner. Internal medicine. Orthopedy. Cardiology. And neurology. Also this dead space here, which actually came later because I needed a little bit of extra space to put these 2 rooms in. And then 1 floor up, we have 2 departments up here. We have hospitalization for emergency, which is over here, and I'm probably going to add another little extra hospitalization room here. And I'm in the process of building hospitalization for traumatology. I just need more money. Now I'm getting constant notifications because I've discovered that when you add in a department like cardiology, the game then assumes that you will add in hospitalization straight afterwards for said department. So I'm getting notifications that I don't have an internal medicine, orthopedy, cardiology, or neurology, or general surgery hospitalization. Which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why that is a thing, where it just assumes that you then have hospitalization straight afterwards. Because I'd like people to just tell my doctors that if you're prescribing something and a patient needs to be hospitalized, just tell them that we don't offer hospitalization for that department at this hospital and send them on their way. Don't keep them here and then let them find out on their own that we don't have the services. Because we don't, and we have them pinging me all the time, saying, hey, what's going on? And yeah, that is very annoying. So there seems to be like random hiccups every now and then where it just stops dragging like that. I have to be careful, I can't really reach that one with this resolution. It's a bit difficult. countertop. There it is. I need a sink. I don't want that. There it is, kitchen sink. Lockers. TV on the wall. Get rid of that one. And a coffee machine. Source of water. I need a coffee table there. There we go. Now they can stop taking the elevator down to the other break room. Where is the next closest break room? Was it down here? I don't think I put a break room on this floor, actually. Oh, no, there is. In fact, all the break rooms are actually in the same sort of area as each other. Oh, well. Oh, I used white doors. Excuse me. I can put another bathroom just over here as well, so that way they've got one on that side of the hospital and one on this side. In the grand scheme of things, this is a very small hospital. Some hospitals that have numerous buildings with bridges between. But if I was to make numerous buildings on this map, like I did on the Twitch hospital, the rooms are just going to be too small. This is why I added the mod that lets me go tall rather than wide. Called like a skyscraper sort of thing. Alright, let's finish up the traumatology area. So, I added another HDU, which I'm not going to fill just yet. Surgery. Ha! Look at that. It's actually the exact same size as the prefab. How much is the prefab going to cost me, though? Shockingly, I'm actually going to have leftover money. But that is a good thing, because I can actually use that to fix. And fix which side the door is on. There we go. Now we have one hospital. Hospital. Of course we have one hospital. No, we have one surgery department. Which means we can leave the rest sort of blank for now. Because these cleaning rooms are for the these for this little area here, traumatology and emergency. But I noticed that janitors will actually move between floors, so it's not really that big deal. It's also kind of funny actually, like these things here, these burn rooms. I actually had it backwards. I assumed that the burn unit didn't have to be that big and HDU was the normal ward. So I actually made just this room here be burn unit, and then this was HDU. And then when I realized it was actually the other way around, I added another burn unit here, swapped this to burn, and I just assigned a HDU over here, but I hadn't actually built it. Almost as soon as I had swapped them, I then got a notification saying there was a patient waiting to go to HDU. So I was like, oh, fuck me then. So I quickly built this HDU room. So HDU is very small, and I'm going to only be able to house 8 patients in HDU. But in burn units, I can now handle, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 patients in the burn. Which is actually more than over here, because over here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can hold 10 patients in emergency. Which is also part of the reason why I might use this little extra area here that I added on recently. ERT? Oh, internal medicine. Alright. I need more money so that way I can actually, you know, build all these other hospitalizations. Hospitalization is actually quite expensive. Granted, it doesn't help that I'm making rooms like this big, but still. These rooms here. You know, I bet this break room is very boring. Sticking another TV just over here so they can sort of watch while they eat. By the way, just like last time, I actually do have the zombies turned on, and I've never seen a zombie. And I'm curious whether I have to have either pathology or infectious diseases. Because both of these would count towards zombies. I mean, pathology is your autopsy area with all your dead people, and then infectious diseases is, well, a zombie is an infectious disease. Spread through fluids like blood and saliva. This janitor working overtime to clean up all the blood on the floor. Maybe I need to hire another janitor. Also, this is very unhelpful. Because this is telling me my workload information. But it doesn't tell me what rooms are none, what rooms are low. And I had one the other day that actually said that it was critical. Oh, no, this is today, hang on. Or not. But I could have sworn a while ago I saw a day that had listed a critical workload. But it doesn't tell you what room it was. So these are the possible diagnoses. Basically, it looks like everything to do with the heart. So if we do... We'll do an echo, a differential diagnosis. And a USG. Oh no, not a USG. We want to do an angiograph. From referral. Oh my god, enough with these things! I know I don't have relevant departments! Alright, so now we're going for the angiograph. Pulmonary embolism. Boy, you're gonna want to get that sorted pretty damn soonish. Oh. Okay, well we can do regular hospitalization. We don't have ICU. Wait, we're just gonna treat it with anticoagulants? And not hospitalizing him? Going to the pharmacy. He's just gonna go buy anticoagulants. So that's it. Well, I'll be damned. I thought you needed surgery to get rid of a clot in an artery like that. Speaking of, I have the surgery room here. How do I actually get people to use it? Because this is going to be where like all the big money is and big surgeries. We have all the staff required. Okay, well we don't have a USG tech. It's not green, it's not red though, so I'm guessing we can do it. Oh yeah, because all you need is a nurse, a surgery nurse, an anesthesiologist, an assistant doctor, a surgeon doctor. Well, I mean, I guess they'll use it when they need it. And another bathroom ready. I suppose even if I made these rooms smaller, I don't know what I'd be able to really put here other than the bath and another bathroom, but I wouldn't want to do that. I suppose I could put another burn unit, but I mean, how many do I truly need? I wonder if these ones are going on breaks. I wonder if they go over here to this break room, if they go down the elevator and into this break room. Since they're basically exactly the same distance. I guess I'd have to watch them. Oh, I forgot I had a bathroom here. I completely forgot I snuck that bathroom right there in that corner. No, I guess I don't need it. Don't need that other one, but I'm not going to delete it. That room's not going to be really used for anything. Oh well. Lots of bathrooms, I guess. Okay, well if you're going to walk all the way over there for it. The hell would it block access to? What, this? Oh, maybe it's because there was a person stood there. Okay, so he'll use this one. I guess it saves on time going down the elevator. How many beds free do we have here in this one? Emergency? None. Okay, well maybe I should start work on putting beds in here then. Those are big beds. Those are big rooms though. I'll... One defibrillator. Mobile workstation doesn't actually go in that one. Monitor. Disinfectant. Oh yeah. Bed socket. Chartboard. Medical light. CRP machine. Audiometer. Alright, fine. And then curtains double. Color, orange. guess we'll call this one like the micro ward or something. Okay. Apparently we are not being quiet, are we, Discord? Where was I? I was over here, scrubbing sinks. Yeah, I know it's only 4 extra beds, but I mean, that could make a difference. Especially considering this hospitalization ward is full. Alright. Anything else I really needed on this floor? Not really. I have the cafeteria here. But, I don't really think it's necessary. I also probably didn't need to have this hallway listed as being something different, but eh. Well, with that in mind, while this floor is not strictly speaking done, hospitalization is at least ready. I almost feel like I need the ICU room. The ones I seem to need the most are internal medicine. Seems to be internal medicine and ICU, I think. So basically, Doctor narrowed it down to everything and everything on the planet, from influenza. Did I just see typhoid in there somewhere? Oh, there's food poisoning. Golfer's elbow. Syphilis. Bacterial tonsillitis, COVID-19. Malaria. Yellow fever. West Nile fever. So basically the doctor couldn't figure out anything. Because what? Like what the hell? Alright. Start with an angiograph, an MRI, CT scan, ultrasound. The differential diagnosis. Take family history. Do an echo. No point doing an X-ray because the complaint seems to be about everything, or at least diagnosis for everything. When the only symptom they have is a fever, but they narrowed it down to everything. There's like Ebola. What the hell? Queensland tick typhus, tuberculosis, Crohn's disease, cirrhosis. Yeah, look, this should theoretically cover about everything. %70 increase in trauma patients. Oh god. Also, he's here with the really muddy feet. What the hell? Occupation coroner. They're 58 years old and they're uninsured. Maybe the next floor up should be internal and cardiovascular. And the next, because I've decided that I'm going to start doing 2 types of hospitalization per floor, because I've actually rebuilt that floor for the hospitalization twice now, and both times I've tried to do 3 departments, and it's just not fit. I don't know what you want me to do about this. I don't understand. If I just add these items to the ward, then do they work? Are they going to use this? Well, they never asked for an RMA unit. Thermal cycler? What even is this one? Fume hood. Yeah, I don't know if I need to Google it or something because I don't understand how I'm supposed to do that. Because UBC sampling. Required room for testing hematology lab. I have the hematology lab. And I have necessary equipment. So it makes me think that I have to add the items to this room, but it says the required room for testing hematology lab. Unless the problem is the fact that I don't have enough rooms specifically for it, but... I'm now just reading what Reddit has to... Oh my god! I'm now just reading what Reddit has to say on the topic. Maybe I just need... Oh, stop it. Maybe I just need more... Stop it! Now I just need more staff, maybe. I have a lot of hematology stuff. Hang on, which one's histology? Histology is this one. No, it's this one. I think we should replace this one with histology and then fill it. 1 medical centrifuge. 1 lab analyzer, and now I need a stool analyzer. I need another table. There you go. Can I fit another table in here? Fit another table. Another computer. And an office chair. Just that way I can have, so I can just have more people working. SNES is the only one, hematology is the, hematology? No, microbiology is the only one that isn't doubled up. As in, I only have one of that room. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Oh, I already started mapping things out. What was I mapping? Cardiology. Look at me being ahead of myself. So I was mapping out cardiology. So I have sonography, cardiography, the diagnostic unit. The picture looks like a plus, but no, it's the wave. Nurse's station, rather small. Doctor's station, also rather small, which is the on-call room. We have a bathroom. We have a lounge. We have a ward. And we have a HDU. That ward's not going to be anywhere near big enough, though, because many people have been asking for this. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'll put another one here. Common room. Not common, corridor. Oh, I need a waiting room actually for these rooms. There you go, waiting room. Restroom. Common room. And now we need a HDU. before. I like that you can see one elevator from the other elevator. Alright. And the next one I want is actually ICU. Wait, no, it's the ICU or internal medicine? I think it's internal medicine I actually want here, and then I'll do ICU on top of that on the next floor up. What am I doing? Diagnostic unit. I'll put 2 of them down, so it's 7x4. Cardiography. Replacement's going crazy. So, what's this one? Special Procedures Unit. Ah, operating table room. Okay. What's the prefab one for that look like? Okay, not that big. Stages been with the 8x6. Yeah, so it's supposed to be 6x7. Blah. regular ward. And HDU. Oh, hang on. Nurse's room. Doctor's room. Nurses need more space than doctors. We'll just leave this area blank for now. Alright, so we'll start with internal medicine. Oh, no. No, yes, we'll start with internal medicine. We're not going to be able to afford everything, though, because we've only got $50,000. You can start filling in the rooms, though. Sorry, just sending off text messages. Sorry. Busy, busy, busy. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. It's interesting because these look exactly the same. In fact, I'd probably wager they probably are exactly the same. Questions, I don't know which one I just put down. That one's Poly, that one's Spyro. What? Alright. So we have one of these. We need one of these. God, look at all these exclamation marks I need in this room. Okay, so we need a USG. We need a medical light. Scrubbing sink. Cabinet. Cabinet. Cabinet with drawers. Cabinet with doors. Don't need a desk, do I? No, I do. Shit. Desk. PC. Printer. That needs to go there. Alright. Equipment table. ESG. Office chair. What color is this room? It's green. We also need a lab analyzer. That would probably be better. Probably better layout. And then a white door. Biohazard bin. Disinfectant. Hell yeah, look at me go. Exam rooms like this get wood floors. Wood floors and the half-tone wood wall. Whoops, whoops. Okay. So it's one of the cardiology rooms. Now, someone is popping around a little later, so I'm gonna have to take a quick break when they arrive. Don't worry. Shouldn't be too long. I'm really just dropping off some stuff. Well, they're picking stuff up, I should say. Just letting you know ahead of time. Next one is this room. Okay. We need an operating table. ENT workstation. Instrument cabinets. Instrument tables. Workstation. Operating room lights. Sink. What the hell is that? A thoracentesis device. And surgery instruments. I wanted that one on that table, actually. A biohazard bin. I want a wall separating these rooms. With a glass wall in front. Stretcher here. Oh, okay, we don't like that. Put that one there. What does this do? Okay, I see what it does. It's a cleaning thing. Just store these, because I've decided I'm rotating the room. Okay, door. Yeah, okay. Anything else I want to place outside? Do we have any scrubs shelves? We have empty shelves. I don't know why the empty shelf is so dark colored, but... What just happened? Oh. Put these cubes down. I don't think I really need these. It really is just fluff if I'm doing that, so... Make sure that these are painted correctly. Down a floor grab. Up a floor. It's a little cramped, but I mean now we have it, so. And I mean, how did they do it? So. Pretty much the same thing, but they did have the scrub shelves. They've also got a defibrillator in their room. That's probably a good call. But I don't have that option in here. They must have just stuck in a bunch of decorations. Where's the defibrillator? There it is, defibrillator. What else did they add that was would be considered useful? They have the oxygen tank like me. I like it. It's interesting because they've actually put them all in the same room. They didn't separate the rooms like I did. That's probably how they were able to fit so much in there, but I don't think we really need to worry about that. Alright, so now we have... Oh, I didn't build a lounge. Okay, lounge room. Ugh, okay. Hospital bed. Defib on the wall. I don't know, cubes. Put cubes, and then CRP machine on top of one of those cubes. Need a chair for a visitor. Curtain. Green. Nope, double door. Need a double curtain. And hide that so I can see again. Disinfectant. Anything else for this room? Could put TV. It'd be a really luxury room then if you've got TV in here too. I don't have the kind of money to just throw around and putting TVs in wards. What is this? A 5-star hotel? No, it's a 4-star hospital. And it's only 4-star because they were complaining about all these different departments I haven't built rooms for yet. I think that's good enough. Alright. So I'll just stick that there, so now I know how big to make the hallway. Oh, look at that, it's perfectly sized. I have no idea what the end is going to be like, but... Oh, I'm not going to afford to do that constantly. Okay. Put that one there. Was that one there? Hang on. Oh, poop. There you go. 4 up, 4 Up. Oh! It does fit. Well, we're going to need to eliminate one of these rooms so that way we can put in all these extra cabinets and whatnot. I'm thinking this corner. So that way I can also put a door on this side too. I'm going to have a very weird hallway here, but it's fine. I'll figure something out there. Maybe I'll put another... Where's the nearest bathroom? Over there. Or maybe I'll put a bathroom on here then. Restroom. You've just got to go all the way around this hallway. That feels so mean. Maybe I'll put like another door here. I'll have to eliminate 2 rooms out of this ward, but I can always add another one. So there you go. Excuse me. So that's sort of how it will go. Probably gonna need the waiting room set up. Go TVs. Spin it around and we'll put in a coffee machine there, a vending machine there, and water there. That way people don't have to go crazy distances for that. In fact, we'll actually put another one over here. Coffee. No, coffee in the middle. Coffee, vending, water. There we go. Isn't that nice? Alright, we're gonna need a nurse's station set up. We don't need that many desks. What am I doing? Put that there like that. Do we want to use fancy computers? Oh no, I was giving them just full computers. I'll go full computer. Full PC. Why not? Oh, I must have just missed it. An office chair. Green, of course, because this is the green floor. Oh, poo. I'm out of money. It's fine. We just wait for some funds to come in. Since every room has a wheelchair, I probably don't need to actually have all these ones out here. I do, however, need some more stretchers. Which I also can't afford. Whoa, where did that 25,000 just go? What the hell? Oh, I probably just paid everyone's wages. Did I pay wages? I dropped $25,000. Well, this is officially the lowest my money has ever gotten, and I'm hoping that yeah, I was building stuff on all of these days. When I'm not building things, I do make a profit, so I just basically just need to stop doing things now and just wait for some money to come in. Which means, unfortunately, we are now spectating for a moment. Why don't you park in the designated area? What did I just get? Have no dead patients / lost cases for 3 days. 61 of 3? I'm thinking something got a little screwy there. So my next objective, have 500,000 in my account. Well, where the fuck do you think I'm gonna get 500,000 from? I make like 20 to 30,000 a day in this hospital, and I have to push so many patients back out the door because I can't hospitalize them. Where the hell do you think I'm gonna get 500,000 from? Ugh, dear. Oh, that's how you get ambulances. Enable Enable hospitalization at ICU. That's how you get ambulance. Fuck off. I can't help you here. I have no money. I am a poor hospital. Successfully finished 3 accident events. A $15,000 government grant. Have no untreated patients for 3 days. A $45,000 grant. Have no untreated patients. Yeah, right. Prestige bonus. Enable hospitalization and internal medicine. Well, we are actually working on that. And save a patient after 5 collapses. Well, a single patient has to collapse 5 times. Okay. Just put it in the log. I'm sick of pressing that button. I'll leave this one up because I actually want it to tell me what departments I'm missing. But if a patient is being moved to another hospital, just keep that in the log. That's fine. I don't need to know. Yeah, so enable hospitalization internal medicine. It's a $50,000 grant. That I can possibly do, but saving a patient after 5 collapses. So is the game telling me that I need to let a patient crash 5 times before saving them? And that is how you get the upgrade for Anthem Incorporated? Surely not. Because that sounds ridiculous. Letting a patient die 5 times. A singular patient 5 times. Yes, I know I don't have an ICU. This is why I've now started slowing down my game while I'm away of my desk, is just so that way we can go for as long as humanly possible. Before getting stopped. Hospitalization and neurology. Working on that one too later. We're doing internal medicine and cardiology. Then the next floor up will be ICU and neurology? I guess I'll put neurology on the same floor as ICU. And then above that will probably be orthopedy and... Well, actually, no. I suppose ICU should probably go with general surgery. And then I can put orthopedy with neurology. And then above that I can put in infectious disease. And maybe pathology. Okay, that mate's here, by the way, so I am going to quickly disappear for a bit. I will see you all in a moment. See what I mean about not being able to leave the game running for very long? Like, I even turned down the speed. So we turn that off. Alrighty. So back to $11,000 again. Why won't you park in the ambulance bay? Because he was just parking over here instead. Is it because it's a neighboring ambulance and not an emergency ambulance? I don't know. Visiting. It's probably the never mind. I was about to say, why was that one like a different shade when I was on that floor? I realize it's because of the type of wood that was behind it. So 25,000. What am I missing? I'm missing the HDU, the nurse's room, and the doctor's room. Oh, I'm also missing the cabinets as well. Hang on. What else? What else? What else? Oh, disinfectant, of course, over by the doors. Yep. So now it considers it as a regular ward. Whoops. Bit of a judder there. We don't need any of those like mobile computers like with over in emergency. No, we don't. All right. All right. Back to this one. Nope, nope. Actually, I need that one back. Because that is where the sink goes. The sink slots into that one. Okay, wheelchairs thankfully not required because there is not a lot of space. Oh, I need more chairs. Chair. Alright. That should be the nurse's room done. Yep. It's lit up. What did I paint the floor? Yeah, I used the hardwood. well, I mean, realistically, it's all the same, but... And then for the wall, yeah, I used the half-tone lightwood. I did consider having the doctors and nurses share the same room. I did consider that. Because it's not restricted by walls. A room is not a room because it has walls, it's a room because it has the stuff in it, so... I did think about that, but no. I'll continue to leave them separated for the moment. Where is... Oh, okay, hang on. Water. And I got no space to put water in this one. So tell you what, do that. A bit. And now I should be able to put water in there. Oh, not accessible. I was about to say, what? So that's everything except for the HDU in the lounge. So realistically, if I put staff in there now, it should actually work. But I want to put in the visitors' rooms. Coffee. Cabinet. A cabinet. Vending machine. Produce. Another one of those. So I can make a sink. Do we not get sinks? We get no sinks. Well, I'm putting a sink in because why would you not have a sink? Sink. Sofa. No. Sofa and then sofa. No coffee table because we don't have the space. Actually, I guess I could put a coffee table there. Now we'll get rid of the bookshelf. Now there is going to be a wall there, so I'll just preemptively stick that wall down. You know what? I'll also put a wall on that side. It can be a corner. Put TVs up. Do we want a radio? Oh, probably not. Between people watching the TV and talking to each other, are you really going to be able to hear the radio as well? Alright. There we go, lovely. Okay, we'll wait for a little bit more money to come in, then we'll put in at least one bed in HDU. Then I can start hiring staff. Only having 4 doctors though. Oh, but they don't need to share a room for surgery though, so I don't need to have surgeons and anesthesiologists. I just need doctors. Okay, yeah, I just paid wages. That must be wages. Oh my lord, 20,000. I mean, at least we know I do make a profit, because I make that 20,000 back and then a little bit more. I just got to use that little bit more in order to make a way to get more money. Just having a hydration check. You know, the next hospital I make, right? I might make just one room that has all of the cleaning cupboards in it. A good example of that is up here, where I'm going to have these 3 combined together. And I actually did something similar down on the first floor. Over here I actually have lab and radiology combined. Because like I said, a room isn't a room because it has walls in this game. A room is a room because it has the items in it. So I could theoretically just have every single department have their cleaning room be shared. Obviously it's a hell of a walk for the janitors. But then I would save space though. What's probably better actually is rather than having a janitor room dotted everywhere, I could just have one janitor room for each floor. Probably be better. I love how rather than shifting doctors at reasonable times, like nurses and doctors and shopkeepers all at different times and janitors, no, they just all leave at exactly the same time and arrive at the same time. Which means for a brief moment there are no doctors and nurses in any rooms. Which is why you should be shifting them at separate times like that. Rather than what's going on here, where it's just a mass exodus through the front door. I wonder if I need to find a place to cut the budget. Because I do make money, but we're already halfway through the day, and we've already spent halfway through the night, so... Yeah, because like now I've started making actual money. I mean, once I enable hospitalization and internal medicine, I'm going to end up with a little bit more money. 50,000. So that should at least help me with the next area. But I'm trying to think, where can I cut money expenditure? Who is currently playing solitaire, huh? You guys are actually working. I mean, you're playing solitaire for the most part. You're waiting for somebody, that's why you're standing there like that. You're playing solitaire, aren't you? You're perusing Facebook. You're playing solitaire. It actually kind of looks... You're playing solitaire while you have a patient in the room. So it's looking like traumatology is actually where I could probably cut budget. Oh shit, I didn't paint the rooms properly. What the hell? Oh. Oh. What the hell? Anyway, I could probably ditch some of these doctors in traumatology then. I preemptively hired a lot of doctors in traumatology because at the time I had a big wave of trauma patients. Now I'm not entirely sure. Well, you have patients. You all have patients, but not many patients. Except for you. You have no patience. You're also a specialist, which means I have to pay you a lot. We'll redirect your patients to the other guy. How often do you guys actually work? I'd probably cut one of you two. Well, I have both day and night staff. Okay, you do actually have patients. Alright. Since you guys have got patience, I'll let you go. Where did our money go again? I thought we were making it. I didn't buy anything, did I? Except for the walls. That was only 96 bucks. Where's my money going? about to hit 24 and I'm going to lose all that money again. Even though I didn't spend any. Unless that was wages I've already paid. Which means I'm now only just going to make profit. Alright, I think I might actually be okay. Also, I like how we're still considered an anonymous hospital. I mean, we've dropped to 3 stars, sure. But it's not like we're a small medical facility. We have how many floors now? We're 3 floors. I mean, we're technically 4. But we're 3 floors of medical rooms. Well, I suppose only 2 floors are actually active, though, but... Yeah, and then all these departments I'm actually only running on only well, that one's actually got 2 rooms. This one only has 1 room active. 1 room active. 2 rooms. One room. Also, no one apparently working as a cleaner on that floor. Interesting. Alright, well, let's start work on HDU. Cheapy beds because we're poor. Bed socket, life monitor, and I want to use the advanced ones. I know they're more expensive, but like, because that one's like, yeah, actually they're not that bad, but still. I know that's not necessarily, it's not necessary, but still. Where's the wheelie table? Like, we have this one, but it's not the wheeled one. Where's the wheelie one? I can't put anything on this, so... Am I going crazy? Oh, I don't know. I'll just use a stainless steel cabinet instead. CRP machine. Curtains. I know it's not the biggest room out there, but it has everything that you need in that room, so... I'll even put a chair down for visitors. Eh, 2 chairs will do. Wah. Alright. So that should theoretically be everything now. Although it's clearly patchwork at the moment because I'm operating on just tiny bits of money. All of the rooms are there. Okay, now I paid wages. I must pay wages sometime in the morning. Just, I'm trying to unplug my headphones without taking them off. So yeah, the only thing that's actually missing now from this floor is the staff. So I need one doctor and one nurse, and then the floor will actually open. Oh, these rooms are... Oh no, these rooms are staffed by people. Well, this one's staffed by a person. These ones are not. I guess I could take out a loan, but then... with how little I'm making as a profit, I probably shouldn't take out loans. Okay, well those two are the cheap ones. I don't think I need an anesthesiologist because we have some of them already in other departments. I want advanced diagnosis because I make it a policy to have all my doctors that are actually treating patients in rooms to have advanced diagnosis because it's so annoying having to manually redirect the patients to ones that do have advanced diagnosis enabled. Okay, well there's the grant, which means I can now safely hire these ones. Yeah, it's just technologists. Should hire more nurses as well. Alright, well that's hospitalization here finished. Though, oh, still haven't done the bathroom. Hold on. What color is this? Is that green? No, that's orange. I don't even know. Colors, not my specialty. This one's green though. Does that mean I've been using... Oh, I've been using the wrong color for these curtains. Oops. I'm not finished. What the? Oh my god, I put a door. I actually put a door on the outside wall. That would have been a very big shock for someone who would have walked off the edge there. Would have opened the door, walked straight through, and then fallen to their death. There we go. I wonder how long it'll take before patients start using this department. I mean, they're definitely going to complain first about there not being other departments available, but... and they all want to go to the bathroom at the same time. Tell you what, I'll do the floors. I do kind of wish you could manually choose if you want to if you want time to continue while you're doing a thing. Because like I'm just doing up the floors, I really don't need to pause the game while I'm doing this. But... Oh, too far. Alright, that should be all of the walls. Did I just have a doctor come up the elevator just to go to the vending machine? I mean, I did. I guess I did do that when I was visiting someone at a hospital at one point. Hydration check, everyone. I'm kind of disappointed that no one's using the department. I mean, I just built it all. Well, I guess now I start work on this other one instead. One medical light. One cabinet. She'll do the door last. A mobile workstation. Do I need a desk? No? Okay, I don't need a desk. This is not a desk room. What else? That one. There we go. So got the door. I need some hand sanitizer. There it is. One day I'll actually remember where all this stuff is. Alright. So that's this room done. Wait. Yeah, that's this room done. Okay. Now we need a cardiologist. A cardiography room, sorry. Not cardiologist. Cardiography. Oh, I'm gonna need a little table. Equipment table. ECG. Medical light. This one's a desk room. Oh no, USG goes there. Printer. On there. Computer. Biohazard bin. What department am I doing right now? Cardiology. That's red. I need a lab analyzer. I'll put that one there. On its own table. And I need a chair for the patient to sit on. And then a door. And now I need a floor. And that room is available. Fantastic. Wait, actually, if that's the waiting room, I should probably actually have these rooms flipped around. So they can come down the hallway. I will flip the rooms around later. Not as necessary right now. Okay. Now I need this one. Sonography. This one gets a USG as well. Is this the desk room? This is a desk room, yes it is. In fact, it actually kind of looks like it's going to be exactly the same as this one down here. In fact, what happens if I just copy and pasted this one? Blocked. Hang on. And then I'll just change the rooms around to sonography. Yeah, it's literally just the exact same room. It's just one's dedicated to sonography and one's dedicated to cardiography. You know what? Fine. I mean, it saves me effort on building it properly. Well, not properly, but building a new one. Oh, lag. We need a waiting room. Do I want to make a pillar? Yes, I think I do. But get rid of them. Ugh. Goodness. I want that wall, but I want it in green. Oh, not green, in red. For anyone thinking, yes, I know there is actually a columns thing here that gives you a pillar, but if you use these pillars, you can't paint them. And I like having the same pattern as these. I've been doing it down here, see? Okay, TVs. And I can put the info points on there. Waiting room. Need to make a new one because pillars count their own rooms. There we go. I won't bother with the bathroom just yet. Next we will do the nurses and doctors room. No, you know what? This is where I'm actually going to make them be a shared room. Dope. Because, I mean, it's basically the same thing as what I've got over here, except this one's not a shared room, whereas this one will be. So... Again, there is no reason to make it a shared room or not. But, yeah. What? Oh, I made this the waiting... Not waiting, the visitor's room, huh? Oh. What? Hang on, why have I got a... Oh, piss. Oh, I forgot what I did this morning. I forgot that I did actually assign them as separate rooms. Well, on the bright side, I didn't get too in-depth in this and then be confused. I got confused immediately. Oops, no, that one belongs to that office. If anyone could tell me how to fix this micro stuttering, that would be very, very nice. Yeah, I went really overboard when it came to some of the nurses' rooms on here. Like, yeah. Think. I'm gonna move the desk over because I'm thinking I'm actually gonna put a door straight into the ward from here. Okay, and I need a floor. I need one facing the other direction. There we go. Printer. Filing cabinets. And a door, obviously. One door. Oh, also, I want water in there as well. It's just to stop them from going all the way out looking for it. There we go. Cabinet. CRP machine. Bed socket. Okay, I'm confused by something. Are we not having any other machines in this ward? Where's the heart rate monitor? Am I blind? No heart rate monitor. Okay, that's interesting. No heart rate monitor, no other machines of any kind, actually. Disinfectant. Move the defibrillator to that side. And we'll have some visitors' chairs in here as well. Over there, I guess. Damn. Still only going to be 2, no matter how I slice this. Oh well. No, I don't like that, though. But there's nothing I can do, because I have to push everything over 1, and that wouldn't fit. I guess I could just make these rooms smaller. No. I can make these rooms smaller. could basically hold the exact same amount of stuff in the room, but it is actually smaller. Oh, no, it won't let me because it needs... Okay. I mean, I can do that then. Now it's getting a little squishy, but... Oh, poo. Not enough funds. Wait, does that one need HDU? Yeah, it does. Oh, I put the HDU down here. So depending on how things go, I might need to actually reshape that HDU so that way I can have more wards. There's an awful lot of civil wars in this country. Oh, we've actually got patients. Look. We have 2 currently in the ward and then 1 in HDU. Oh, this again. Okay. At least this time we have actually got some things narrowed down. So we have chills, fever, and irritable cough. Basically, he thinks it's either the flu or something. Basically, something to do with the lungs. Alright. Let's get a differential diagnosis, and... I don't know if you want to do an oral cavity inspection or a nasal cavity inspection while they've got influenza and all that jazz. Oh, we just knocked out influenza A. Well, X-raying the chest isn't going to actually reveal any of this stuff. We could do a blood draw. Oh, they're doing the oral cavity search regardless. Inspection. I keep calling it a search. No, it's an inspection. Blood test should reveal what it is. Waiting for results back. Going to the lab, going to the chair. So we finished the exam. We finished it, and we still don't know what it is. Alright. Wait, no, we're being called. I guess we're looking at the results now. Yeah, no, we still can't do it. Alright. Okay. Let's do a nasal cavity inspection. Hospitalized. We still don't know. Alright, well. Now we'll do a heart monitor, I guess. And I was trying to cut down on the amount of things, but we may as well do an ECG and a chest x-ray as well. Even though I don't believe an x-ray or an ECG is really going to actually help with this diagnosis. Okay, so we're getting our x-ray. Well, the last thing we can do then is an ECG. But first she's got to take a shit. Oh no, that's her in here. Okay. Well, that's all of the examinations that we're capable of doing, and we still didn't get an answer, unfortunately, so. Now, I'm now, like, I really want to know. What if I was to move you to internal medicine? Is there anything there that might... Well, no, internal medicine's not ready yet, is it? If it was ready, then we could actually send you to internal medicine, get your sonograph and all that jazz, but... Oh, look, a visitor. Since we've actually got hospitalized people who are actually getting visitors, I wonder if it's worth me actually now re-putting that, the person back in the shop again. How do we not have someone in the pharmacy? Oh. It's just the line is too long. Never seen the pharmacy so popular. Anything else I really wanted to put in here? Not really. Guess I could put these down over near where the doors will be. I'm gonna assume I can't put that there because of that. Yeah, alright. Well, no, it lets me do it now. I don't know. Don't know. So what room is missing now, I guess? Oh, it's just visitation. Visitation? This is the prison. The lounge. Oh, the HDU. Right, we're missing the HDU. I mean, I'm not really going to be able to afford an awful lot, but... One of those. Life monitor. Cabinet. Cabinet. The CRP machine. Oh, excuse me. Defib on the wall. Chair, chair. Oh, he doesn't like that. I think this is more or less the same room as I've started doing now. Curtain, double. well, isn't that annoying. Tell you what, just because I really want more symmetry, and it's starting to bother me about how little symmetry I have in some instances. I want to demolish this entire room now. And I want to extend the wall out by 2. Because having some form of symmetry instead of doing 5 paths everywhere, 5 tile paths everywhere, I really want to just get this right the first time. There we go. That seems nice. Okay, next bit. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, cool. Cardiology. Corridor. Okay, I'm only going to be able to house 6 in here. But I mean, I could do a lot worse, so. And in here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could house 10 patients in this one. Alright, I ought to start winding down because unfortunately I do actually have to go to work, which means I need to get ready for work and whatnot. So, because I mean, this was really just a test to find out how well the signal was, like whether or not the Wi-Fi could stand streaming and also working in the other room. Turns out it works perfectly fine. So, I am going to probably leave it here. I mean, at this stage, all I'm really doing is just playing the waiting game, so I can get more money together so I can actually open cardiology properly. Then once I have cardiology's hospitalization open, I'll have those two done, and then really it'll just be the next floor up, which will probably be ICU. Probably be ICU and general surgery, and then above that will be orthopedy and neurology. And above that will most likely end up being, oh, these floors actually have hospitalization too. Well, that one obviously doesn't. Okay, and pathology just is hospitalization. I didn't realize that there would be hospitalization for things like sexual health, plastic surgery. I guess you would need a ward and operating room for plastic surgery. I didn't think of that. Oh, and then you need infectious diseases has its own room. You know, I might just make infectious diseases its own floor. Just because I'm imagining things like the isolation unit, the regular ward, and all that jazz probably takes up a fair whack of space. But if I'm going to do anything, it'd probably be infectious diseases and oncology? What's this department do again? What do you do? I don't know what you do. I can't remember what you do. But I mean, all this sort of stuff can go a little higher up. I want to focus on getting general surgery and ICU next, then orthopedy and neurology. Then I can look at getting new departments in. So that's the plan. Though it's possible next time I play this I might just be starting a new hospital because this is my single player one. But we'll just see what happens. Because I mean, I've still got plenty of stuff to do, plenty of stuff to fix. But every time I build a new hospital, I always improve on the last one, so you never know. Alrighty, I'm going to end it here. You all have a very good day. It's actually quite nice outside, though it is freezing fucking cold. It's a nice blue sky, no clouds outside. Everyone go and enjoy their day. Or night if you're on the other side of the planet. Is no free bed for the required hospitalization of ICU hospitalization. A shock of shocks. And on that bombshell, yep, that's also not a surprise either. General surgery. Shock of shocks. Good night, good day, goodbye, farewell. A long wait for examination. You're gonna have to wait a little longer now.